Few of the most difficult hidden symptoms in Parkinson's disease are impulse control disorders. This can look like compulsive gambling, uncontrollable shopping, binge eating, hypersexuality, or even lying, hoarding, and risky behaviors that feel completely out of character. Research shows that up to 1 in 3 people with Parkinson's experience some form of these disorders, especially those taking dopamine agonist medications. Now, I want to address why this happens. Well, it all comes down to dopamine. Parkinson's disease reduces dopamine in the brain areas that control movement and motivation. But dopamine replacement therapies, while essentials, can overstimulate the brain's reward system, particularly the ventral striatum and the orbitofrontal cortex. Now, this overstimulation makes reward feels more intense, weakens inhibition, and makes the urges much harder to resist. On a brain level, compulsivity is linked to dysfunction in the frontostriatal network, and the orbitofrontal cortex judges risks and reward. The anterior cingulate cortex signals when to stop. The ventral striatum, for example, drives motivation and pleasure, and the amygdala adds emotional weight to this urge. Now, in Parkinson's, this network becomes highly sensitive to dopamine indication, which is why the impulse control disorders can appear even in people who never had compulsive traits before. Some of the warning signs include secretive gambling or spending, compulsive online shopping, binge eating, especially sweets, increased sexual libido, risky behaviors, hours lost in repetitive activities like gaming or internet use, some aggressiveness, general impulsivity, and also other addictive behaviors. Recognizing these patterns early is absolutely key. General treatment requires a combination of strategies: medical, cognitive, and behavioral, but also lifestyle tools. The most important first step are talking openly with a neurologist if you notice any kind of compulsive behaviors, tracking the patterns for time, track your money, track food use, introducing one small then habits to rewire your brain. Impulse control disorders in Parkinson's are not about willpower. They're the results of changes in the brain circuitry combined with dopamine treatment. However, with medical care, therapy, and holistic strategies, it is possible to regain control, protect relationship, and restore also quality of life.